Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you the difference between a sales loop and a sales funnel, and why a traditional sales funnel is not the most effective way to get clients in 2025. So before we look at the sales loop, let's look at a traditional sales funnel. So here on the screen, we've got a traditional sales funnel, which is linear. Okay, so what I mean by that is, let me just get my highlighter up. We have the start and we have an end. Now the problem this causes is this. So you bring people into your world, right? So you're a coach, you're a course creator. You've probably tried different versions of funnels and systems and different ways to get people into your world and convert them in the back end into clients, okay? Because you don't want to be stuck in the DMs constantly doing the online version of door-to-door sales. But what happens is this. You bring people into your world through, like I say, a lead magnet or a DM, or through adverts, various different ways, and they sign up to your sequence, your funnel, okay? Now, traditionally it's called a bit of a nurture sequence, okay? So you get people in, email 1, you might make them a small offer on email 2, and then email sort of 3, 4, this sequence, this funnel might be 3 emails, it might be 5 emails, it might be 7 emails, it might be more, but I'm just using 5 as an example here. And when you get to the end of it, people are made an offer, so your core offer. Now, there are lots of different problems with the way that traditional funnels work. The first being that it's linear and it's a buy or die situation. And what I mean by that is, I mean, look, let's face it, when you take a lead magnet from somebody, when you opt into someone's email address, email system, you know that you're entering a funnel. You know, people are not stupid. They know that they're going to be made offers and sent a sequence of emails. And at the end of this sequence, they have the option to buy or not. So it's a buy or die situation. Then what? Okay, then all they're going to do is sit in your email list and see the same offer over and over again. All right, so every 6 weeks you might say, I'm looking for 5 people, or I'm opening my doors, and it's the same offer. Okay, so they're really left with probably three options. You know, it's unsubscribe or buy, or they can just stay in your email list and read your emails if they're entertained or getting some value for them. But all the way along this sequence, you have opportunity for people to leave. So the funnel leaks, it leaks leads, it's inefficient, and let's face it, it relies on persuasion or change. Because, like I say, they come in at the start, they get at the end, and they're seeing the same offer over and over again. So you have no control other than trying to persuade them that this is the product or the program for them, or you're waiting until something changes with them and they decide, actually, yes, now I'm ready, now I want to sign up to this. And yes, there will be some people that do that, but sitting in somebody's email list, reading the same offer every month, every 6 weeks, whatever it is, the frequency of the offers that you make, really isn't inspiring to anybody, because they know what's coming. Yeah, they might get some value for your emails, but you know, like I say, it's buy or die, and there's nothing in there that's going to help you change that person's mind. You're just relying on external influences, okay? You're relying on them changing their mind. So this is a traditional sales funnel, and this is why I believe, and it's been proven, that the Creator Sales Loop, okay, is a far more effective way to turn people from followers, leads, whatever you want to call them, into customers and clients. So what is it? It's a never-ending funnel. Now, let's just go through how it works. So you've got systems like, I use something called a 15-minute lead system. We've got lead magnets, simple low-cost ads, your content on social media, on your blogs, whatever you use to publish your content, and you bring people into your world. Okay, now that is no different to the start of a traditional sales funnel, obviously, but this is where the difference comes. So people come in and then they just follow this never-ending loop of high-value content, mini offers, which I'll come on to in a second, and your core offers. Now I say core offers, you only have one core offer, but you can present this core offer to make it look like it's something different every single time you make the offer. Okay, say you have a 6-week coaching program. Okay, you can change the name of this coaching program to suit the seasons, to suit events coming up, to suit different goals and targets and results that people are trying to reach. You know, it could be, let's use the health and fitness industry, for example, health coaches. So having a 6-week program, a 6-week coaching program, you can call this, you know, the 6-week summer shred, okay, before the summer. You can call it the post-holiday shred at the end of the holidays. So the way that you're packaging your offer inside back end, the delivery system, what you give to people is exactly the same, but you can recreate, repackage your offer every single time you make the offer inside the funnel. And then mini offers. Mini offers are made up of parts of your program, or they're made up of things that you are creating for your existing clients already. So it might be workshops, it might be resources, like I say, it might be a new module inside your program. All these different things that you're creating anyway can be sold as a mini offer, a mini program, a workshop, a resource, from anything from, you know, £5, $5, whatever you want to call it, up to 500 quid, $500. And what this does is, look, everybody who's in your email list, they're not all at the same point of their journey, if you like. So they're all going to need slightly different things. Some of them might not be ready to jump in and invest in a full coaching program, but they need certain specific parts of help to get them into a place where they are ready to invest. Okay, so they might need some sort of resource, they might need some sort of workshop, and every time you make a different offer, it's going to appeal to different people, and you have multiple opportunities to turn these people through mini offers into customers, because it's far easier to turn customers into clients than it is leads into clients. Okay, so what you do is you make mini offers, then these people are then customers because they've paid you anything from £5, $5 up to £500, $500, and every single customer is then made an offer, okay, to become a client. Now if they do not take you up on that offer, they simply go back into the loop, and they keep going around, and they might buy multiple mini offers before they become a client. They might never become a client, but you have multiple opportunities to give them different offers at different parts of their journey, and multiple opportunities to turn them into clients. Okay, and like I say, if they don't buy straight away, they just go straight back in, and this is mixed in with high value content. Okay, so once people are in, you're not going to give them, you know, what I hate is the fact that social media is just flooded with how-to content. If you look at the leading people in your industry, no matter what industry you're in, yes, they might do the odd how to do this, 3 ways to do this, but to be honest, the best ones are not doing that. They're not selling coaching programs either. They're selling aspirations, dreams, and they're demonstrating an easy way for you to reach those goals, those aspirations, those dreams. They are not doing low value, bottom of the barrel how-to content. So we're talking high value content which people are engaged with, they're educated, they're inspired, and then we're making them multiple mini offers, multiple customer offers, and multiple different client offers. Okay, so inside this funnel there are different ways of doing it. You know, we've got buyer builder sequences, so they might be 3-4 emails turning people from brand new followers, brand new leads into customers. We've got indoctrination funnels or nurture funnels, which again, they just get slotted in and people move from one to the other. It's not complicated, it's very, very simple to set up. We've got call creators, we've got case study offers, we've got open and close offers. There's so many different ways you can present this and keep people engaged, keep people thinking, what's he going to bring out next week? What are they going to offer to me next week? So it is basically infinite new offers. It's done with no extra work because everything that you're offering them either exists already or you're creating for your existing clients. Okay, more offers equals more opportunity to create buyers. More buyers equals more clients. Okay, so this quickly, without any extra effort, becomes a far more efficient way to sell to people than a traditional sales funnel. So this is to create a sales loop. If you want more information about how this can be installed into your business, feel free to go ahead and just take this, screenshot this, and get yourself going with it. But if you want to know how to speed this up, then feel free to just drop me a DM on any of my socials. Just drop me a create a sales loop or sales loop, and I will get back to you and we'll have a chat and we'll go through it. Anyway, take it easy.